understood that there are different components present in the forest. Now, how these different components depend on each other, that is how they interdepend, that we are going to understand here. Right, now we know that there are plants, right, in the forest. Now what plants do is they make the food. Now there are other animals, or other organisms that depend on the plant sources. That is, these animals, what they do is they use, first of all, the oxygen which is provided by the plant. Second thing is the food which is provided by the plant to the animal. Right, now these animals, when they die, so on these, when they die, now on this type of animals, who depends basically are decomposers. So what are decomposers? So decomposers are the organisms or are the animals. What they do is they convert this dead and decaying material into proper manure, right? What they do is they add nutrients to the soil by converting the dead and decaying material into manure. Now this nutrient is added into the soil and this is taken up by the plants for their proper growth. So that is how each and everything that is present in the environment depends on these on one another. So that is how they form an interrelationship. That is, plants form the oxygen and the food sources, right? On that oxygen and food sources, all the other organisms depends, and animals, as they depend on the plant for their proper growth and food sources. And after that, when because of some natural causes or because of some the accidental causes, when they die, they that material, now like in this case, what they have become, like they are dead and decaying. Now this dead and decaying material is again either composed, either taken up by the scavengers, or the remaining thing is converted by the decomposers into nutrient form. These nutrients are dissolved into the soil, and from the soil, as the soil becomes nutritious here, from the soil the plant take that nutritions for their proper growth. Now if any of the organism is like invisible or becomes or taken away from here, what happen? There will be an imbalance between the environment, in our surrounding, in our environment. And because of that, this interrelationship becomes very important. All the living things depend on one another for all the sources that are provided by them to the other things, right? So this is the interdependence of the components present in the forest.